Oh my God, day 9, a moment that we've all been waiting for. A lot of people mark this as their most anticipated game for the round of 32, and it is finally here. Not only are we seeing these two explosive and incredible players go head-to-head, but it will also mark our exit from the round of 32 into the round of 16, which will be resuming the week after next because MLG is happening next week, and I am oh so excited. Day, take us away. Tell us where these guys are at since there's only 2 places they could be, and let's get this show on the road.
Well, we do see Liquid TLO in the top right as the blue Terran, and if any of you didn't manage to catch that right at the start, TLO accidentally botched his workers right at the outset and had them all clump up together. But if we look at that production tab, we see the TLO has somehow managed to catch back up by the miracles of German technology. We do see oGs.NaDa spawning in the bottom left as the red Terran, neither player favoring to do any sort of wall off at the outset. Looks like both of them will be planting those depots nice and close to home, and expect anything out of TLO as well as NaDa, because both of these players do end up experimenting quite a bit at home. Expect TLO to be more volatile throughout the series, and expect NaDa to have practiced one style quite consistently.
Right, and I am so excited to see what comes out. Of course, this is the map, I believe, the famous map where TLO made defensive nukes something of a viable strategy to use in the Terran gameplay. And, you know, what else will he have for us today? I'm excited to find out. Gas down for both players as well. And, you know, Day, I want to mention, off of the, you know, grouping all of your little workers together, my worst is when I accidentally stop them. That's the most.
Yeah, because you're always playing so fast. You're just like box, 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 click, 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 box, box, and then you like click on your command center and hit S to build an SCV, but all of them are still selected. So all your SCVs are like, you want us to stop? Right away, sir, as you wish, Commander. Yeah. And then they just hold there, and you're like, no, don't do that. What else would you do? You're a worker.
I lost.
I'm like, I don't know, just following orders, sir. And you're like, oh. I wish you were like characters in movies who are like, no, Commander, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep mining these minerals. It's like, thank God for you, burly actor, man. And a Ghost Academy from TLO. One of my absolute favorite openings. This is such a great, great style. You open up with a very fast Ghost. You can push early and use Snipe to pick off the Marines at the ramp. But most importantly, you end up with a very strong ground army. And if he does go Banshee, you simply EMP right underneath the Banshee to reveal it. You got to be very careful and aim very well, but TLO's pretty well known for that.
Yeah, I think that'll be coming up here pretty soon. Also, we do have the factory that's sort of being hidden away as well. A couple Marines up here on the front ramp for NaDa, but depending on exactly when he'll be able to get these ghosts out, you can see the academy is done and the tech lab is finished. So the first ghost is already on his way. I think this could actually be pretty good for Dario. We're going to have to see how he's going to decide to do this. Will it for sure, Day, do you think, be an early aggression here?
You know, I don't really know. Depends on his style. If I was going for an early expand as TLO, I would definitely try to put pressure on, but it looks like he might be going for a little bit earlier of a push, which might mean that he would intend on saving up that energy because he knows how fragile the timing is when dealing with those Banshees. We see a second tech lab going down for TLO, and it looks like, yes, indeed, he is going to be going for an early push. A little bit of money saved up for oGs.NaDa, so he can, in fact, go for some sort of early expand, but no, it looks like he may very well just try to pop that Banshee out right away.
Yeah, I got bad news, too. The Ghost was spotted by NaDa's SCV, immediate reaction bunker at the top of the ramp. Yes, just as they were exiting the base, the SCV did catch wind of it. He did move back, so he knows exactly what is coming right here.
And it looks like he's going to try to push up the ramp, and will he try to go for some snipes? And he manages to pick off that SCV building that bunker. Very, very cool play. But there's another great snipe picking off those Marines. One at a time and gets another SCV. Such awesome, awesome timing right there. But it does look like TLO is going to be in a little bit of a dangerous situation. He needs to pull back. He might end up losing that Ghost and have to cancel. The Ghost does live, but that Banshee has just now popped out.
Yeah, very, very cool play. I mean, already seeing the double snipe of the two SCVs and the Marine, you know, smart play. Look at TLO already breaking down his rocks.
Wow.
And building a command center right next to it. I mean, he is absolutely delivering. Now, meanwhile, let's not be distracted because there is a Banshee making its way in from oGs.NaDa with apparently nothing here to defend at all.
Oh, this Banshee is going to do huge damage. The Ghost is so far away. And keep in mind, the Ghost has the exact same range as those Banshees, so that doesn't mean this one Ghost that is retreating will not be able to do much. We see two Marines about to pop out, but TLO in just an atrocious position. NaDa happily building up tanks and Marines as well as an Expo, and it looks like they're finally advancing forward, trying to have that Ghost hide behind the Marines, and he does manage to lose the Ghost. But he might be able to pick this one off as there is just 32 life left on it. It is deep in red, but no, he does manage to lose that Marine. TLO in just in a terrible position.
Yeah, and the command center is getting up. Meanwhile, the Marauders are going to go ahead and move forward to a lot of Marines and a siege tank as well. It does look like the Banshee was taken out. Is that accurate?
Yep, Banshee did get taken out by a stimmed Marine. There's some nice micro by TLO. He's trying to stay out of range of those Marines, but with that tank at the backside, it's going to be a little bit tough. And there's the target firing from TLO, and it looks like he does manage to pick it off, and he's pulling back in time. He's getting that orbital command in the center, trying to get two more Ghosts, and NaDa does end up pulling back. So TLO is in overall the worst situation. However, he will maybe get that gold up and running. It's going to be tough with those extra Banshees popping out soon.
Yeah, and you know what? He did not get vision of that gold expansion. As far as I know, we do have this SCV that is just up here kind of doing its own thing, but I was trying to click down and see my vision. Yeah, he still does not know that command center is just lifted and is about ready to land at the gold.
You know, I really think TLO should soon invest in an engineering bay. I mean, it's fine to go engineering bay-less when you're taking your natural, because you can easily bounce back and forth between those two spots, but when you're spread out as TLO is, it's going to be a little rough. However, because TLO's behind, I think his mindset is, I better get as many barracks as I can, as quickly as I can, because that's going to be the only way I can hope to put pressure back on my opponent.
And we are going to see another Banshee coming out from NaDa here, Day, and he's going to go all the way around the outskirts, which is kind of interesting because it also means that he's going to fly over and be like, oh, he still has not expanded, but has no knowledge of this gold as of yet. So it's definitely going to be a big surprise there. You can see NaDa taking his own expansion while the Banshee is making his way over. Now, are there any units? Yeah, there's actually a couple of Ghosts here in the mineral line, so that could make quick work of this Banshee here. Another barracks going down as well, and we do have some Marauders heading on in. They are going to get stopped by that siege mode, and let's see what happens with the Banshee. EMP to get rid of its energy. Didn't have cloak anyway, but so be it.
It does look like TLO is slowly managing to creep his way ahead, building a missile turret at that gold base. If I were NaDa, I would immediately begin getting a little suspicious around now, wondering where on earth are his things. I mean, really, he's just seen like 2 Ghosts. He last saw 3 Marauders at the front, and we can see TLO has just now begun to catch up. He currently has Stim and Combat Shield, but Stim has only just now started for NaDa, so no push coming up from NaDa in the near future. But as we can see with that tank count, NaDa is well defended from any aggression.
Yeah, he really is, and you know, I guess the downside to that is that he doesn't really have vision beyond you know, beyond that his gold base. And here we do have now the Banshee deciding, okay, maybe missile? I should. Yes, we do have a nuke on the way, and Banshee is going to go. I need to check out what is going on. Oh, surprise! Gold base is up, and he's going to get taken out by that missile turret. Beautifully done. He does know it's there. Yes, a nuke is on the way. It is nearing completion. Do we have a Ghost in any sort of suspicious location as of now?
Well, there is one in the center of the map at the north of the Xel'Naga cavern itself. And it looks like here's the push coming out. Oh my gosh, this push is going to be extremely difficult for NaDa to be able, or excuse me, for TLO to be able to defend. And it looks like he's advancing forward. And oh, he does get an EMP on the medevacs. It's a very, very nice play there, but he needs to throw down a defensive nuke if he wants to hope to be able to pick this off. And there's the nuke going down. But oh, he has to stim to pick it off, but it looks like he's just going to be target firing that Ghost, and he takes it out. But the rest of TLO's forces move forward, but it is not enough. And there is the early good game from TLO.
Oh. Well, he tried.
If only he had EMP'd the command centers and then gotten Cloak and then launched that nuke. We may have lost DJ Hui as we pray for the life of our good friend
Hui. It was your joke.
Oh, I'm just so funny. Sometimes I almost cause death.
You almost caused death over here on this side. So, yeah. So, TLO, unfortunately, get knocked down. But you know what? I've never seen such an exciting game where, the person providing the excitement loses like that. That's kind of what happened there.
Mm-hmm. Still has a chance to redeem himself. Game 2 will be on Crevasse. So we have all the best of threes in the world to let us reveal. If TLO has some more fancy strategies in store, or whether he's going to go into something a little more unorthodox, I'm still so disappointed that Ghost opening didn't work quite as well. Just a little bit too many Marauders popping out there for TLO early on.
Yeah, and NaDa handled it well. He did a lot of damage, remember? At least, well, not direct damage per se. He did take out a Marine, a couple of SCVs, but all that mining time that was lost, even with the gold base coming up, it just didn't seem like enough for him to be able to come back from that. So we'll have to see. Crevasse is definitely going to be the next match. And what do you say? We're going to go to a quick break, and then we're going to come back for game number 2. Is that how we're going to roll?
That is exactly how we're going to roll. So whatever you do, don't go anywhere. Game 2 between NaDa and TLO is going to happen right after this.